Hello everyone and welcome to Dark Legends. This time we bring you a horror story about a mysterious passenger who always sits at the end of a bus. Who is this mysterious passenger? What does he want from the passengers? Get ready for adventure and listen to the story to find out.
It was a dark and stormy night, and the old bus was full of tired and gloomy passengers. As the bus began to move, a mysterious passenger entered and sat at the end of the bus. No one knew where he had come from, but everyone immediately felt uneasy. The mystery passenger was wrapped in a big coat, wore a dark hat, and seemed to be whispering something to himself. The passengers were so perplexed that they could not move as they wondered why the man was there. Suddenly, this mysterious man stood up and started to walk down the aisle of the bus. All the passengers were terrified by what was happening. At one point, he stopped in front of a passenger who was a young woman with beautiful brown hair. He leaned towards her and in a deep, menacing voice said, "Tonight you will die." The woman shuddered in fear, and the man walked away laughing as he continued down the aisle of the bus. The passengers were paralyzed with fear, but someone had the courage to follow the man to the end of the bus. But having arrived there, he vanished as if he had never been there. However, when the passengers reached their destination, they discovered that the young woman had disappeared. No one knew what had happened to the lady, but the mystery was revealed the next day when her lifeless body was found in a ditch near where the bus had stopped. A voice from nowhere began to whisper in the passengers' ears, "There is no end to what is destined to happen." And with that, the mystery passenger disappeared forever, leaving the passengers stunned and terrified.
The story of this mystery passenger shows us that even in the darkness, there are things we do not understand and cannot control. This story reminds us that we must be aware of what is going on around us to avoid unpleasant situations. Subscribe to our channel to receive more interesting stories like this one. Best regards and see you in the next video.